Hey guys, welcome to Juvo Tutorials. In this video we're going to learn how to use the Files Manager on your Juvo website. So most of us use some form of files on our websites, whether they're pictures, PDF documents, or other things of that nature. And so the Files Manager is the place where we go to keep all those things organized and ready to go on your website. So first we'll go over how to navigate the Files Manager. There are two distinct view settings that you can use when you're navigating the files, and you can switch between them on this upper right hand area of this page. This is the list view and this is the grid view. In the grid view you can see the thumbnails of your files and your folders, and that can be handy whenever you need to visualize them. And in the list view you can see all of your files and folders in a list setting, and also some additional information over here. You can see dimensions, their size, and the last date you modified them. One thing that's important to note about the navigation of these folders is that you can always click further into the folder and their subfolders, but to switch from folder to folder you need to go over on the left hand side and use the side menu. And the side menu is the best way to navigate from folder to folder, and we can use these drop down arrows you see here to display any subfolders that particular categories might have. Creating a new folder is pretty straightforward. We'll just go and click on this new folder button. The important thing to note about this is that when you're creating a new folder, it will be placed as a subfolder of your current location. And you can find your current location over in the side menu here. Right now home is the current location. You can tell because it's highlighted in blue. So we'll create a home folder, and it comes up as a subcategory of home. And just as another example, we can see already that banners, cars, and desserts are subfolders of images. And so now that we're on images, if I create another folder, try classic cars, it comes up as a subfolder just like those two. Now we'll go over how to add new files to the Files Manager. So the first way is the simplest, and that is to simply drag and drop a file into the manager. So here, just as an example, I will go into my classic cars folder I just made and drag a picture of a classic car. And I was just dragging that off of my desktop, and here we can see it. The second way we add new files to our manager is to click the Choose File button here. And by doing that, we're just selecting a file from off of your computer. It can be any file. After you choose it, you press Upload here, and it'll tell you that it added it successfully, and there we can find our file. The important thing to remember whenever you're adding new files into the File Manager is that while you can drag and drop files into the manager, you can't drag and drop files among different folders. So whenever you add the file, you need to make sure you're in the right folder where you want the file to stay long term. Otherwise, your files may become unorganized. You can also rename, download, or delete a file two separate ways. The first way is to right-click a file's thumbnail or list item, and you can see the options here in the drop-down. But you can also click on the file and scroll down and you'll see the options to rename, download, or delete. Well, that's all for this video. Hopefully after you've watched this, you'll be able to manage your files with ease on your own websites. Thanks for watching.